Howdy guys, Rex here. It's very nice to meet you. It's an honor to have you checking out rexdefense.com. We provide a lot of different training, a lot of different courses of fire, and a lot of different perspectives for precision marksmen of all different flavors. We have a whole wide spectrum of different things that we include in our training, and I kind of want to give you an idea of our general point of aim and where we're coming from so that you can know what to expect if you take a course from us, and if we're honored with your presence to be able to hang out with you guys. I grew up with the mindset that the legacy of American rifle marksmanship was something that was like solid gold and had to be passed on. It was for that reason, for a number of years, I dedicated quite a lot of time to making sure that I provided a lot of supplemental education, reviews, instructionals, science lessons, engineering lessons, and all that stuff concerning long-range precision shooting to try to reinvigorate the culture in the United States for my generation. Also, so that, once we get a little bit older, we can pass it on to the next generation. I think that is something that helps preserve the liberty of the country and is just something that refines and hones one's own personal discipline in many ways, besides putting food on the table and having a good time. It's a practical skill set. There is, of course, many other ways you can have fun with it. You can get competitive with it. There's a lot of different angles. But really, if you consider field marksmanship, it's kind of a different ballgame. What you're going to have in real life is a whole set of less than ideal conditions. And that's the focus of Rex Defense, is equipping you with all the tools and all the knowledge you're going to need to actually be able to execute all your fundamentals of marksmanship and the entire strategy needed to make an effective, time on target effective, first round hit on your target at the max capable range that your rifle can go. That's our objective. Now, is that easy to do right off the bat? No, it does require a bit of training. I've been shooting for years and we all still miss targets. But the reality is, it's a skill set that continuously, the more you sharpen it, the more you hone it, the more you practice with it, the more you refine, the more you're going to learn. And I learned a long time ago, my father always told me that the more you listen, the more you learn. And I've had the blessing of many different mentors along my walk in life that have taught me many different things from many different areas on the entire spectrum of practical field marksmanship, whether that be the tactical field, the military field, or the hunting, or the competitive shooting. There's all kinds of stuff to be learned from all those different areas. And so at Rex Defense, we try to do a multi-dimensional approach where we take the best out of all those different fields and apply them in such a way to where you can be a field expedient, long-range precision shooter that is viable in the field. That means you can actually take your rifle out into the bush in non-perfect conditions and be very, very effective with it. And you can be a full-grown, totally competent precision rifleman. And that's our end game at Rex Defense. We start off, of course, with classroom seminar, talking about the strategy, the science behind it, kind of the base level information that you need to know ahead of time to make your intelligent equipment decisions based on your application. We do look at everything according to what application you're going to do. We do realize that there are multiple applications where people want to shoot. Some guys are into competitive shooting, some guys are into tactical shooting, and there's different equipment sets and different preferences. That being in mind, we've developed our pace and our rhythm of training to accommodate all different levels of shooters at the same time. So if you're like a brand new shooter and this is totally new to you, don't worry about it. That's what we're here for. I remember what it was like to be a brand new shooter when I was 4 years old with my father, and he gave me my first lesson on the fundamentals of marksmanship, and I never stopped learning ever since. I'm still learning at the same pace today because I still keep listening and keep finding new people to teach me new tricks. So we're here for you if you're brand new. If you're an experienced shooter, we can go into infinite levels of detail of all those things we've learned over the years, really honing it and refining it further and further and further and getting the excellence you're looking for. There's so much detail in this craft. It's really exciting when you get into it. how far you can get into the details in terms of internal ballistics, how to manage the weapon effectively, different strategies, different ways to, make sure that you're going to be viable in the field, redundant systems of backing up your information in terms of your ballistics. There's just so many things that come into this game that we'd love to share with you. And if you give us a chance, we'd love to hang out with you. We do have a lot of fun. We don't try to be tough guys. We don't need to be tough guys. We're all relatively secure in where we're at with the gifts that God's given us, so don't worry about that deal. Don't be shy to come hang out, shake our hand, and even if you just want to visit or observe, you're more than welcome to come train with us at any pace that you'd like to participate in, whether that be consultation, observation, or participation in the courses. And so we're excited to have you here. And if you have any questions about any of the courses, do check out the materials we have. We have some different reviews. We have lots of videos on a YouTube channel that we'll have a link to below this video that you can check out if you want to see our style of review, or if you want to see some of the examples of what it looks like to do what we do at the training courses. We have a lot of fun. And so we're honored to have you here, and we look forward to meeting you in the near future, guys. Thanks again for checking out Rex Defense, and we'll catch you around the campfire.